Fucking fly! Come on!
Three, baby, let's go!
Come on! Right, bro, come on! Come on! Come on! I got it, come on. Oh, bring it up! Oh, yeah. He's back! He's back! What is up, man? Run up if you wanna back in the back, track by the back, pull down the teach, run down the t-shirt. Put the ring in the hand, you have to be a stack on rack, nigga. Go, buddy! Come on, buddy, go! It's only 5. Yeah, it's only 5. Come on. Come on. Come on, Sean. Come on. Something wrong, how I long for yesterday. Yeah. Yes.
Ever since I got fucked over, hold on, call me, I don't know you. You gotta keep that same energy. I'm not no regular entity. I'm not your friend, I'm your enemy. I don't know what's gotten into me lately. I'm just feeling finicky lately. I just want to take in the greatest amenities. Lately, I ain't got no sympathy. Aim at the industry. This ain't the way that they picture me. What's your identity? I guess I'm lining them up. I keep my mind at the drum. All the young niggas gon' bleed. Guess it's that time of the month. I done came up in the mud. They said I'd never be none. They said I'd never be rich. They said I'd never be anything. I told them, get off my dick. Get away from me. If I was you, I'd watch what you say to me. Snakes all in my bed, wanna lay with me. Say no motherfucking, why you play with me? Don't play with me, that's the only thing I love. I break a bitch like China did wrong. Put her hold her work like she really got a job. Everybody in here, welcome to the monster. And another flipper song, yeah, fuck another flipper song. Killing them, smoke another flipper song. Billy Kimberla, take another flipper song. I live my I guess it's like electrolytes, you help me go the distance. Not too efficient, but the way it's always been. Until the day we have to meet again. Get away when it ain't
pretty safe and it don't seem right. But with snow, you get used to the bullshit. Screws, they go missing. It's like they might be blue. Shit, I need to stay in line. You damn well are a great design. Hey, you, despite being an only child, say you know the family runs from these regions to hand me down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down.
Three, go, Sean. Two, up. Oh. Oh. Oh, my weak week. Oh, 507's happening today, baby. 507's happening today, baby.
The silence is in.
Go, Sean! Yeah, you got it! Hold it! Woo! Wow. Take it again! Take it again! Make it smoother! Oh, okay, good. Go, Sean! Nice, Sean. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Tuesday video. You guys just saw a 220 kilo or 485 pound bench, as well as an all-time PR, 230 kilos or 507 pounds. I am not happy about the pause with 507 pounds. I rushed it a little bit. The 220 kilo bench, however, I'm going back and forth between pounds and kilos. The 485 pound bench was crispy. And people asked me after I post this on YouTube, or on Instagram rather, oh, why aren't you going to try to go for 230 on meet day? So, first of all, my meet PR is only 205. It would be kind of foolish, even though I've gotten significantly stronger on bench since nationals, to try to go for something so much egregiously higher. And the reasoning for that is a couple things. One, bench is really fickle, and Tuesdays are the strong day. Saturdays are still strong, but not as strong. So peaking it will be a variable. Waiting for a start command is a variable. How long the press command is going to be is a variable. All of these things are external, unlike the squat and deadlift where you just do your movement. And honestly, I would be ecstatic, given the total that I'm wanting to hit at this meet, for 215 kilos or above. So anything between 215 and 220 would be perfect. The way that I like to train my bench is I like to be able to routinely hit more than what I plan on hitting on meet day. And as I get closer to meet day, get to the point where I can just refine the singles around where I want to finish on meet day, to the point where I can pause long, I can kind of just go autopilot and just like hit it with a fucking amazing pause, wait for a start command, just get to the point where it's picture perfect. So like, I'm always gonna take a heavier bench in the gym than I will on meet day. because of the variables that I mentioned. It's a different lift when you have to wait for a start command, you have to wait for a press command, especially when you have a short range of motion. When a lift is so technically demanding, like this style of bench pressing, you have to know that stuff like that, you know, how long you wait for a start or a press command can make or break a third attempt. So I'm gonna keep, you know, pushing my bench, kind of hit several more 500 or more bench presses between now and kind of the later stages of prep. But then once I start to get closer, start reeling back and just like crush 474 to 485 with like really, really solid pauses. And yeah, that's how I train bench. It gets me very comfortable taking the weight, and you know, I've talked about this so many times already, but with this style of bench pressing, like the control at the chest, there's such a small margin for error. So constantly working up to a max or near max, I think, is incredibly valuable, given how little risk there is compared to doing the same thing on a squat or a deadlift. Not only for injury, but just for fatigue. You could work up to an RP10 squat or deadlift and be roasted for weeks, whereas when you bench like this, it doesn't have the same effect. You're less likely to get injured, all that sort of stuff. So I just want to be able to be comfortable hitting above what I plan on doing on meet day, and then just not have any doubts that the 215 to 220 range is there once we're in competition. And I kind of saw the same thing going into nationals, where I knew that there was probably like a 7.5 kilo disparity, 5 to 7.5, between what I could hit on a rogue bench versus an ER. Going into nationals, my best bench with a real pause was around 215 kilos, and then on meet day, I hit the 205 kilo bench press that you guys saw, and I probably had another 5 kilos in the tank. So ultimately, I actually peaked my bench really well for that meet, which is a difficult thing to do when you bench every day. So there was only like a 5 kilo disparity. But given that this next meet is on a rogue bench, who knows? Maybe I'll exceed my expectations and be good for comparable numbers to what I'm hitting in here at the gym. But like I said, these variables of a press command, start command, peaking the bench, weight cut, there's so much more that goes into play with bench than the other two lifts. So not gonna be overzealous. I would be so happy with 215 kilos to 220 kilos. And that's my plan. And that's where I'm gonna end the video for you guys today. I know that this was a little bit of a late upload. I kind of just wanted to cover Saturday all the way till today because I really didn't get much footage on Saturday at all. I know it was an exciting day, but I only really covered for you guys, you know, those 3 lifts. They were pretty brief. So I wanted to get Monday and Tuesday in there for you guys before I leave tomorrow to Washington, D.C. And that's it. That's all I have for you guys. So do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Remember, no bad days. And I'm going to be making a No Bad Days t-shirt. I just need to solidify the designer that I'm working with for this shirt. And then I have another design planned for you guys that I haven't discussed yet. I plan on making a promo video for this. Like, I want to make a nice video kind of explaining what this phrase that I'm going to eventually display to you guys, what it means to me. And yeah, I think it's going to be really cool. And I just appreciate you guys for all the support. Like, I sold a second round of my Team Nori shirts this past week, and I've still been selling. I have like a couple left. I'm going to be making new competition tees very soon. But yeah, thank you guys so much. That's it for the video. I'll see you guys in Washington, D.C. tomorrow. I'm going to be training squats and deadlifts tomorrow in D.C. with Daniela, and I know you guys love her so much, and I'm really excited to see her. I know you guys will be super excited to see her. She's going to be hitting some big lifts in Sheffield, 7 weeks. Get ready. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.